My story is in Louisville, Kentucky, AASP, which was about probably 6-7 years ago now. I can't remember off the top of my head. He gave a 15-minute lecture on the use of video in sports psychology consulting, mental conditioning consulting, and it was literally 15 minutes, just boom, buzzsaw, get it out, get it done, show a couple clips of how we film things and whatnot, and was happy to present. Didn't think anything of it, but afterwards a woman comes up to me, starts asking me a bunch of questions about what we do and how we do it, and if we're available to consult on the road and things of that nature. And ends up she's at a very large Division I university on the West Coast, and she's the clinical psychologist for the athletic department. Anyway, she gives me her card. We follow up a couple times, connect, and she's, hey, we want you to come in and work with our tennis program. Long story short, get involved with the tennis program, head on out there, have a one-day session, basically, a one-day chance to get out there, make a bunch of highlight videos for that tennis team. It was a pretty good day, not fantastic. Really didn't think I was going to get hired back again. Made a couple crucial mistakes. Didn't recognize where they were in their season. Didn't do a lot of research on them. Wore the wrong clothes, to be honest with you. And so didn't kind of made some mistakes there. Didn't think I was going to come back, but they liked the videos, they liked the product, had a pretty good season, and they invited me back the next year. And was very excited about that. Went back in a little bit more prepared, a little bit more focused, did a lot more research, knew the guys a little bit better, knew what they wanted, and ended up, they had great success that year, like fantastic success. So was able to stay with that program now for 5 to 6 years. We've had a really good run over the last 5 to 6 years. Have gotten very involved, know the coaches' wives, know the families, know the assistant coaches, and through that program, through our success, they brought me in to speak to the entire athletic department. So I had an opportunity to fly out this summer and talk to every head coach of that school. Basically it was a one-off, just an hour lecture at a coaching. Basically, what they had was a coaching retreat where they all got together. That was a great experience, a really unique behind-the-scenes look of an athletic department at a very high Division I scale. And it was great because I went out a day early. I was presenting on a Thursday. I went out on a Wednesday and made sure that I sat through all the different lectures. There were lectures on stuff like recruiting and academic compliance and stuff that really isn't super exciting, but like I got in and I learned a lot. They had a mixer at the end of the evening where they're having a dinner and a tournament of ping pong, pool, and foosball. I made sure that I jumped into that as well and really got as involved as I could in the whole process because, if you're there, be there. Don't be on the sidelines. Jump right in. So, I jump in. I get to play some foosball. I actually beat the tennis coach in foosball. Rock on. But then he beat me in ping pong, which was not unexpected. But anyway, so we end up having a good night. Everybody kind of stays up, drinking a little bit, whatever. I didn't do that. I went back to my room, kind of got myself mentally prepared for the next day, and then had some inside information on the guys, knew them a little bit more personally, was able to give a very good talk that was very pertinent to what the needs of those coaches were. I was very prepared for that time. As a result of that day, the athletic director had contacted me, the head football coaches contacted me, and now there's more programs inquiring about us and things of that nature. So sorry I couldn't be here with you guys in person to answer a lot more questions, but I think in summation of the story is, A, you need help, right? People got to help you out a little bit. You got to get some inside information or people to pull you in. B, do your homework. Again and again and again, do your homework, do anything you can to get the research done. And then C, put the time in and be patient. It took me 5 to 6 years to start getting with the bigger programs. Tennis is never a huge program at any school, but it's meaningful. And what you're doing, and that's, I look at them as kind of like family now, and I'm, entrenched with them pretty good. So, tennis is always going to come first for me with that program, but I understand that you put that time in and good things are going to happen on the backside of it.